Alrighty. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to all my viewers live here on twitch.tv/John A. Theodore, and welcome as well to all of you watching the recorded broadcast on youtube.com/c/John Theodore. Gonna be a fun one. Oh, Canducci got P2 at Daytona 07 using the grass as a finish line. Nice. So for this race, we're running at Iowa in the Monster Energy Cup Series cars, A Fixed. I'm starting P12 in the number 6 Corey Bush for Congress 2018 Ford Fusion. Had some good runs at this track this week. I don't think I have notched a top 5 in the A car yet. I might have gotten one. But I've been having some decent runs. The biggest thing I've been struggling with is the tires fading late. So, especially since a lot of my strategy has been to make up spots with pit strategy, I'm going to be trying to really conserve my tires. Both front tires and the engine block. Oh my goodness. Please tell me there's a clip of that. I want to see that. That sounds like something that I got to see. So if anyone's got a clip of that finish that Canducci did there, I got to see that.
All right,
I might pull that up during one of the intermissions. All right, here we go. Get ready, get up on the wheel. Let's do this thing. Pace cars in.
Go.
Green flag. We got the 9 of Stefan Walter laid back, got a huge jump and went through the middle 3 wide and gained a ton of spots there. Picked up a couple of them at least. That's all right. He went from 15th to 12th. We went from 12th to 13th on that start.
Still there.
I'm okay with that.
He's still there. Wheel over. Inside.
Not trying to do any big heroic stuff early on here.
Hold your line. Clear.
Nice and easy.
The guy behind has just done a 23.2. High.
Just trying to be easy on the tires. I know that for the first caution, I'll probably take 2 to gain some track position. Although I'd prefer to be able to work work my way up through the pack without doing that.
That was 23.6.
Higher I get, the more track position I can gain with the strategy. So we'll see.
Inside.
14's going back to the inside. That ain't gonna work. And Ethan, it looks like, got by me in all that circus. So all I've managed to do so far is just get back to 12th, which is where I started. Right in the outside, cut down a little bit off the corner. Gives me a nice run.
That last lap was at 23.2.
Letting it roll real nice. Picking up the throttle coming off too. That's got a good run.
Car outside. The gap behind is now 0.5. Still there. He's still there.
There we go. Good run off 4. Should be able to get this spot going down into turn 1. Oh no. Sorry, man. Thing just pushed on me.
Outside. Clear outside. Clear high.
Washed up a little bit
John,
there.
The next car is Johnston.
A little bit of no harm, no foul there. Just drove it into turn 2 a little bit deep, or turn 1 a little bit deep. Joshua's really coming up through the field in the 2. He did the same thing yesterday, except he was in the number 4. in the A Fixed race that we did yesterday. And he started out back with us and was just bad fast on that first run. That little contact with Ethan cost me more than it cost him, that's for sure. I fell back a few spots. Gonna try to get back by the 14 again. Uh-oh. Ethan's hit the wall. Save it, dude.
Last lap was at 23.6.
He did save it, but I think that looked like a pretty good smack there. He did some damage to that 18 Haviland Ford. It's a Davey Allison throwback scheme. Late 80s. Davey Allison drove a car that looked like that. Gassed up again. This time I think Ethan will probably just let me go by.
He's still there.
And no, he won't.
Still there.
He's still fighting.
He's still there.
But I'll probably get him going down into turn 1 here.
Still there.
Hey, Cowboy, how's it going?
He's still there.
Yeah, I got in the wall there.
He's still there.
All right.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
There we go.
Clear outside.
Clear?
Outside. That lap was at 23.8. Still there.
Now let's see if we can work on the 14. He's sliding high. And caution's out. 13 laps. No fuel. And we'll get lefts. Just saw the biggest wreck at Iowa in the trucks, and you were in it.
Cut you off back there, man, because
Clip the wreck. Okay, cool, man. Post the clip. We'll check it out. That's it's always good. Kenducci, 500-bit cheer. Thank you so much, man. I missed that earlier while I was driving. Thank you. That's awesome, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Bandango put the second 6 out of 10 form.
Hey, 27.
I'll pull that up in between races if I can. That looks like a lot of fun.
The lead car's pitting.
10 car, go by me.
Engage
All right.
later.
I don't remember if we were, I think we were behind the 14 on the start, not in front of him. Looking for the number 6 pit board. There it is.
Oh my God.
Pretty good. How do you share the replay? If you've got video of it, you can post a link. If it's just the replay file, that's going to be a little bit tougher.
Exit's clear.
Push.
Push.
Look at my tires, I don't have a final to me.
Small piece of metal, is it? Yeah, why don't you go make sure what that is. We don't get flat, leave it.
If you got the replay file, you can send it to, you can email that to someone. And
We start behind the 19.
The leader, Montiero.
if anyone wants to volunteer to load the replay up and make a quick clip of it,
There's a car leaving the pits.
email it to me. I might be able to check it out,
You'll be lining up behind the 19.
P8.
depending on how much time I've got. I definitely need to check this Kenducci clip out after this race. So we're 8th, taking just 2 tires. Lefts were at 97% on the left front. So should be okay. Probably going to take 4 on the next caution.
You took 2 tires, didn't you, John Pedro?
I did, in fact, take 2. Need that all-important track position, man. Rusty Ninja, how's it going?
That's your strategy. I've tried it, mate. I'm hopeless on this.
Yeah, lefts don't seem to wear too much here, so we'll see how it goes.
There's a car leaving the pit lane.
1 to go. believe it'll be on the inside.
We're going to be on the
Behind the
inside.
track.
Allison ahead is increasing. It's now 0.7.
7th place here.
That was a 1:00.9.
Says I'm at 7th on the inside. Yeah, that's right. Nice if the 17 would close up. There we go. 17's just begging to get past on the restart here. Hey, Caden, how's it going, man?
Make sure you get something to drink, man. Give those belts a good tug.
Yeah, it's not a secret. I mean, it doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to matter how much I talk about the lefts on the radio. No one else seems to go for it. You'll get the odd 1 or 2 takers. But most people just go and take 4. I'm telling you, they're just
Still there.
they're like robots.
Hold your
That
line. He's still there. Still there. Clear outside.
and I used to do the same thing a lot too when I was first starting out,
Still there.
getting comfortable with the car.
Hold your
Uh-oh.
line. 8th place. Clear outside.
There we go. We've at least secured our 7th spot here.
Working the
Park
bottom.
inside.
Oh, I thought we had secured it.
Still there. Clear inside.
Clear.
Now maybe? 7 is not giving up the fight.
7th position.
Although now he's got Joshua putting the fight to him, so. We're going to have to move. Oh, contact. Problems, guys, problems.
That last lap was at 23.3.
I think that's going to bring out a caution. Hasn't brought one out yet. Maybe he's going to keep it straight. That'll put us in 6th. There's a freebie. Yep, there it is. Thought that would bring out a caution.
You doing there, bud?
All right. Oh, is that 3 or 4 laps?
Yeah, RJ, that's my fault, man, I think.
The gap to
Stay
Allison
out.
ahead is now 0.4. 6th place.
That fast, 12.
I can't imagine any need to pit here.
Try to get back on the track.
All about that track position. Let's see what the leaders do.
Make more than 5 laps when I go into turn back there.
Open, open.
Couple guys going, couple others fake. I'm staying out. And that's what we wanted, is just enough buffer cars that staying out isn't terrible. I don't know if that wreck was because of network lag or not. Okay, now I'm running 64% brake bias like you recommended, man.
Gonna have one coming to the outside.
It's been working pretty well for me.
Line up behind the gate.
So we're 4th place right now. Got the 19 of Bradley Allison in 3rd. And then the 3 and the 4, Borja and Gabriel, have been pretty dominant so far in this one.
God, I hate reverse gear. I'm going to call it 4 shifted.
Borja in particular has just been lightning quick at this track this week. I don't know how many wins he's gotten, but I feel like he's probably got more than 1. Yo, Hints, how's it going, man? I haven't seen you on the track as much this week,
John,
Eli.
there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Jonas, my car flashing in front of you.
Dame Newson's up to 7th place. Look at that. That's Dame 87 in chat. You use 63.5, more brake on both ends. Okay, fair enough.
The gap to Allison ahead is now 1.1
Let's see, I'll go ahead and lower it a tad. So that'll bring it down to 63.5, and that should work well.
Car flashing in front of you at all?
Your car? I haven't been watching them and talking with the guys in chat. You guys noticed any blinkers?
Well, it's just two cars in front of me jumping around. You're jumping around the rearview mirror, so I guess it must be me. I just got the car in the air there, right in front of
There's
me.
a car rejoining in front.
Nah, everyone's bouncing around a little bit for me, but not too bad.
Pit road
That was
is
a
closed.
104.6.
Yep. Just trying to, I'm still lacking for overall speed. The fast guys are able to qualify in the 6s.
Line up behind the 19.
I can't do better than, 9s usually. Yeah, I should like it a little bit better. I have been, the right front has been what's been wearing the most for me. So if changing that set improves that a little bit, I'll be in pretty good shape. Just got to minimize mistakes and try to get the best finish that I can here. Top 5 in a 28 car field would be pretty nice.
1 to go.
One
You're
lap
on
to
the
green.
outside.
So we're going to get green here. Lap 26. That's going to put us, 44 laps from the finish. You hate old Daytona? I haven't gotten the race. Yeah, man, it's tough. I love that track, though. Like, for all the problems and the wrecks that I've been having there, when you're racing in the pack, it's so much fun. So I just can't get enough of it. It's a really fun track. And I love the national car there. That car's got a great draft package. Jeez, man. Yeah, the 19 is bouncing around a little bit. There we go. 4's got a little crinkle in his right front.
E4, you've just done a 59.5. Still there. Still there.
Whoa. Joshua almost ran up into the side of us there.
Wait a second, bud. You think you're all right out there? Closed.
The guy in front is Johnston.
Come around the 2.
So that's going to run some more laps off of it.
That was
Still no need to pit.
5.5.
Can't imagine any of these other guys are going to give their spot up either.
Should be starting behind the 19.
Yeah, Eli, it's definitely stressful running old Daytona. The bumpiness of that track is crazy.
The gap to Allison in front is
Pit
now
road will be
0.8.
open this time.
Borja, you're not pitting. No one's falling for that.
Laying back and jumping in.
All right, John, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
So how many do we have on the lead lap now? We had this is our 3rd caution. I called it. I knew that this was going to be a crash fest. So 23 on the lead lap now.
13. Got the lucky dog. Gonna have one coming to the outside.
Make that
Guy in front is Allison.
24 because we got the 13 getting his lap back. There he goes.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 13.
It's always a great feeling when you get the lucky dog. You got a new lease on life. Oh, you're 16 now. Did you just have your birthday? Happy birthday, man. You gonna be going out and getting your driver's license for real? Everyone,
Car exit in the pits.
drop some happy birthday hype for Hints in the channel. That's pretty cool.
That lap was a 104.9.
Sweet 16. Very cool, man. That's right, man in charge. Caution laps count in real racing, just can't drive. Man, there are some tracks where if they didn't count caution laps, those races would never finish. The only races that they don't count the caution laps are, you know, like the Clash at Daytona at the beginning of the before the beginning of the season, the All-Star race.
Johnston behind is now 0.5.
They'll have segments where the caution laps don't count. But oh, nice! You got it on your birthday. Very cool. I don't think I got my license exactly on my birthday. I had to wait a couple days, but I got it pretty shortly thereafter.
The gap to Allison in front is now 0.1 P4.
All right, here we go.
104.6.
No, that's still two. Every time it goes 2 to green, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. Oh no, it's only 2 to green.
26.
Be nice if we can get a little bit of run here. The best run that we had was the first one to start the race. Since then, it's just been caution, caution, caution. Working the 3rd caution so far in 30 laps. I predicted though that, yeah, it's 16 for a license in the U.S. What is it? What is it in the UK or over there in Europe? I don't even know. But yeah, I figured with a 28, 17 in the UK. Gotcha. I figured that with a 28 car field that we would end up with a whole lot of cautions in this one. Nature of the beast. Carlos in the number 1 has worked his way back up to 8th, it looks like. Not too surprising. I figured that, you know, he got that penalty for speeding. I figured he'd be charging back up through the pack pretty quick. Try to get a good restart here, because if we could jump Bradley Allison and leapfrog him on this start, that'd be really good. Decent start. Joshua, I think, is trying to jump down and make it 3 wide. He did. Oh my goodness. Bradley is lagging a little bit there.
He's still there. Hold your line.
Joshua jumped all the way up to 2nd spot. One's fighting back.
Hold your line. V6.
Checked up a little bit for the lag glitching Bradley Allison there.
Still there.
Just got the wall. 0x. Sorry, 12. Clipped the wall a little bit. Hope I didn't mess you up too bad.
Car outside. P8. He's still there. Still there. Clear high. Good job.
All right, so we're running 8th. Not too shabby. Hopefully we can get a couple of these spots back as the tires equalize a little bit. I don't think that little bit of damage that I got clipping the wall coming off too is going to hurt too bad.
Looking good for fuel. Car down low. It was 23.4. Clear low.
Dame trying to make a run at me on the inside. That didn't work out so well. Backed out of it though. That was good.
Halfway next time. Keep it up.
8th and 9th right now.
That was 23.4.
That one little mistake I had cost me a ton of track position. Would have liked to be further up for
0.5.
the 4 tire stop.
That last lap was 23.3.
Which is probably coming on the next caution at this point. I do like these, you know, shifting strategies that you get with these shorter caution runs.
P8.
Makes it feel more like a real race where everyone ends up getting on different tire strategies. You get a long run, it shuffles things a bit.
The gap behind is now.
There's only 30 laps to go here. Uh-oh. There's some contact. 7's up into the wall.
There's a car exits in the pits. Heads up.
That was the 12 that got him there. So that puts us back up to 7th place.
Caution.
There's a caution.
Quickly tell me what you got. Pit road is closed.
So I'm going to pit here and do 4 tires. That ought to set us up well for the final run.
17 again.
Yeah, that's the first time I got
Get
into
behind the 12.
Yeah, that's probably right, Mike.
You've just done a 28.
I am scrubbing it a little bit. Need to straighten that out, smooth that out a little bit. Brake a little bit earlier.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
Gasometers, what's up, man? Welcome. All right. Second gear. I in pit road. I make this car look easy. Yeah, that makes me feel good because it ain't.
Activate limiter.
It ain't easy at all, and it really wasn't easy when I first started driving it. Does get easier over time as you get more comfortable with it, but this car will definitely keep you on your toes, which is what I like about it. I mean, it's really fun to drive it.
Brennan is now in the lead.
Yeah, 15.5 optional. That's not going to hurt me. Yeah. Yeah, hence climbing up in the viewership. Always a good feeling.
There's a
There
car
we
behind.
go.
Take care, rejoin him.
I don't know if I picked up a spot or just held serve there. I think I held serve. So, yeah, I might have picked up a spot actually. I count 5 cars in front. So, we'll see.
The leader, Brennan.
But I've got 4 fresh tires now.
All right, John. There's a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
And by my count, we should be 6th, yeah. That's cool. Rano and the 7s had a really rough race. Andre Montero, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, Mike, I think I had the same experience the first time I drove it. This car will reach out and grab you when you least expect it. So we should get this restart with about 25 laps to go, and I'll probably be taking these tires to the finish. So let's see. The lefts are only at 94%, the rights are at 95%, so probably a good thing that I got all 4 tires.
Your lap times are increasing. Come on, get back on it.
Oh, nice. Good deal, Ben Summers, man. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing your streams in the future. Hit up the, we got a good little community here. Kind of co-supports everyone, so once you get up and running, reach out, let folks know, and bring them on and get your channel up and running. Alrighty. So we're sitting 6th, just outside of the top 5. Don't say, well, Carlos is back there in the 14th.
Okay, John, there's a car exit in the pits. Heads up.
Not sure why he fell back to 14th again. He must have slipped through his box or something.
The gap in front
Get
is
your
now
brakes set correctly.
0.3.
Gonna be on the outside.
Johnston is leading the race.
Coram, thank you for the follow. Sorry, the standings are covering that. I need to bump the follow for notification up so it's in front of the standings in the OBS settings. But here we go. Restarting 6th. Got Bradley Allison up in front of us in 4th.
Does anybody in VR have trouble seeing their pit stop?
And see, I'm not the only one with right front damage. The 12's got it. The 4's got it.
Up your tires too, bud. Be easy on your tires.
Gonna be interesting to see what happens on this restart. Joshua's been charging through the field, so he and Borja should have a heck of a race here.
Green flag.
You've just
That's
done
all kind of
58.8
dependent on it
to the
actually
outside.
going green, though.
Still there. Hold your line.
Rhino making a run for it
Hold your line. Carlo.
on the inside.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
Good side-by-side racing here.
6th place. That last lap was at 24.0.
And these blinkers are making me
Still there.
nervous.
Hold your line.
Gotta
He's still there.
use a little bit of tire to hold this spot right now, I
Still
think.
there. They're inside. Hello. Inside's clear. Inside. Clear low.
Clear.
8th place.
Rhino, you weren't really clear when you did that move, man.
Inside.
Carlo. They're inside.
Clear.
Not cool. No real harm done, though. We can get that back. I know he's mad at the 12, so he's probably trying to get back to him.
Your lap times are improving.
Whew. Alright. Trying to get a little bit of a run at the 5 and the 7. Get back by them. I would love to get a top 5 out of this deal. Rhino, you're blinking all over the place too.
That lap was at 23.4.
Servers must be having issues. There are way too many blinkers in this thing.
He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Car high.
5's going to have me this time, but next time by I might be able to.
When did you say
Get him.
I'm blinking?
The 7's blinking.
You're blinking, 7.
Blinking and driving like a maniac. New sub, Andre. Awesome. Andre Montero, thank you, man. My connection's okay. Are you guys having troubles with
Outside.
the chat or anything like that?
He's still there.
That P bar is really unreliable. No, my connection's not Wi-Fi. I'm plugged into a hardline.
That last lap was at 23.6.
Yeah,
Your lap
I think
times
their servers
keep your focus.
acted up a little bit. Thank you so much for the sub, Andre. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Marcio in chat, for calling that out. L-bar's fashion a little bit. That ain't too bad, though.
Outside.
You're in the middle. Clear high.
One car only.
Car low. Clear all round.
They're in the 1. Need to get back by this 5
7th
car.
Position. You've just done a 23.7.
we're getting down to it. I got to pick up 2 more spots for a top 5.
Clear inside.
Good job.
Maybe just 1. I think we just blinked 1 out. Andy, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Yep. Someone just lagged out. This is for 5th now. Right up to his bumper. Not going to try to pass this time, but see, he drifts up. I'm cutting it a little bit lower.
That lap was at 23.8. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Consistent, and they're consistently quicker than this guy. Just need to find a way around him now. And keep the 17 and the 1 behind us. Which that'll be no small feat as well. Yeah, lost a bit of ground there.
P6, that was 24.0.
5 is trying to track down the 19. It's about a 2nd gap there. Top 5 have a pretty good spacing. Not a lot of changing going to happen there unless there's a late caution. Starting to reel the 5 back in. Just wait a little bit longer to get on the throttle so that I can make those cuts down and kind of shorten up the track a little bit. Seems to be working okay, but I am dropping back from the 5 a little bit. He's actually running down the 19. The gap between me and the 19 staying roughly even. Lost a 10th to both of them there. Uh-oh. 1's into the 17. 17 saves it. We stay green. Come on, I want 1 more spot. I want that top 5. Although there's no shame running 6 in the number 6 car. That's exactly at my number. I would just love to get that 1 extra spot. Top 5 is, you know, it's only 1 position, but difference between 5th and 6th is just feels so much greater. Really messed up my exit there. Now I've brought the 1 right to my bumper. This is the other thing I don't want to do is that happened last race, is that last 10 laps I lost like 3 spots. I was running 6th and fell back a bunch. I don't want to do that again. Come on, dig. 5 car has run down that 19. And the 1's right on my bumper. Five's just going to go right on by him. 19 really seems to have faded. I drove it way too hard in there that time.
Still there. The gap to Allison ahead is now 1.3.
1's on the inside, coming off 2.
This guy. Carlo.
It's going to be really tough to hold him off right here.
Still there. Clear inside.
And he's got it. Dang it.
1:37. 2 laps remaining.
2 laps left, though.
White flag lap, my man.
Here comes the white flag. 10's driven up right to my inside.
Still there. Last lap. That lap was at 24.6. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there.
Got momentum off the corner.
Still there. Still there. Clear low.
Clear.
He got it. Dang it. Fell back to 8th. Oh well.
Inside,
7th position. Okay, it's over.
I'll take it.
Very nice
Good race,
job,
guys. That was
folks.
fun.
Good job, everybody. Great weekend. Hey, man. Of course, everybody, good job.
Nice win, Borja. All right.
Nice one. Good run, man. Good run.
Keep running high, not on the.
So, did anybody have VR in this race?
Keep running high and not stay on the apron. Why would I stay down on the apron? The line at this track is the high line. Generally speaking, it's just running the high line. You carry more momentum coming off the corner and get a better run down the straight.
Swing around the bend there and bring it to the lift gate.
Yeah, hence I'll see you in Daytona, man. So let's see. We're going to try to do a quick summary before Daytona. Let that run just kind of go through the race at 8x speed. Andre, thank you very much for the subscribe. I agree. Marcio's a pretty awesome dude.
Hey, Darren Walker, how you doing?
Sorry?
I thought Darren Walker might still be on the line.
Paulie and Tubbsy, thanks for the host. Really appreciate it. Kenducci hosting with 61 viewers. Thank you so much, man. Ben Summers, thanks for the follow. Kenducci, 500-bit cheer. Thank you very much. Oh, King Phantom, you were third in this one. Nice run, man. Very well done. Kay Graham, thanks for the follow. Andre Montero, thanks for the Tier 1 sub. Really appreciate it. And Andy Telgenhoff, thanks for the follow. Yeah, 6 minutes till Daytona. Second race that you raced with me, Gabriel. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, you were a lot quicker than me there. Nice, very nice run. I just don't have I still don't have this track quite figured out for the top end speed. 6 minutes plus 1 lap to first big one. Probably right, Mike, unfortunately. So let's see. Here we are, lap 24. We were up to 4th place. You know, that was a decent one. Hey, Andre, thank you very much for the sub. Really appreciate it. You have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you again for the sub. Take it easy. Alrighty. Yeah, Joshua, let's see, this one right here. Dame, do you remember what lap your wreck was on? We can take a look at that real quick if you want. 5 minutes till activate survival mode, seriously. Let's try to skip through these caution laps. There's that restart where the 2 just blitzed it. This was a pretty good long run, if I remember. We got a few laps under our belt, fell back to 8th. Front of my car says Corey Bush for Congress 2018. Right there. Corey's running for Congressional District 1 here in Missouri. That's Lacey Clay's seat in the U.S. House. She's going to try to primary him. And I'm supporting her big time for it. I always use trading paints. Oh, you were the last caution of the race? King Phantom 85, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. Welcome to the family. Just a few more minutes of this. There we go. Seven and I had some good racing there until he kind of pushed us up into the wall. He was lagging pretty bad too. Ran him back down and got the spot, but I couldn't get back by the 5. I was right on his bumper for a few laps. Would have been great if I could have gotten by him. Who was the guy who DC'd? Was that the, I think it was the 12 that disconnected. Too bad for him. There we were, right. Ran down the 5 and then started fading again. Ended up fading to 8th. Probably ran too much off the right front tire. Right front was at 84%. YouTube is youtube.com/c/John Theodore. There we go. Thank you, Pink Eye Jones, for that. So YouTube wouldn't let me customize it to be exactly the same as my Twitch, but got it as close as I could. There goes the 1. He worked by, and at this point my tires had just given up. 1 and the 10 had done a better job saving. A lot faster than I was at that point in the run. Yeah, my right front was all the way down to 84%. I'm probably, like Mike said, I'm charging the corner a little bit too hard and scraping it off on corner entry. Take a look at the results here. And queue up the National Series race so that we can make sure that we don't miss registration. Participation's dropping as the week goes on, I've noticed. So let's see, 8th place. Gained 14 iRatings, so we're up to a 32.05. And 0.28 safety rating, because 0 incident points. 92 champ points, though. Definitely need to, my finishes at Iowa have been real consistent in that like 90 to 100 point range lately. Not too bad since I started 12th though, so definitely improved there from our starting spot. Need some more clean races to get my A license back over a 3.